Now return to the city is on fire again. That'll just continue to burn out there. We will ignore it. What we're going to do instead is try and develop this area out here. So I'm just going to go ahead and start putting stuff down. Let's actually use this one. Yeah, I guess we'll use this. Okay, so we're gonna try, and I'm just gonna make something that does that. See what it does down here. Terrible. It'll actually work. Okay. Get out of there. And then, what do here? You know what? Let's just take this straight across. Or give it a little bit of an angle just so it actually fits with the rest of that. There you go. And now I think I can finally get rid of that. And we may as well put in some trees, as per the usual. Don't want it to look super terrible with that eyesore as you're entering into this part of town. But you also don't want those guide wires to be obstructed. Okay, so where would be a good spot? I mean, really nowhere. Nowhere is a good spot to connect to this because it is always going to be up and killing that. But the base of the hill, well, base of the hill is a lot further down than I would like. Alright. What the hell is going on here? The city has gotten too big or something because it is constantly lagging every time I come in here and start recording anymore. So, yet another indicator that it is time to call it quits. No, I don't like that. Actually, that'll still work, but let's not put it at that angle. Let's put it at something like that. We can maybe still curve around the front or something like that. Yeah, see, this isn't going to work. Because this isn't going to build the way I want it to. Unless I build it this way, and then it creates a cliff facing out, rather than carving in. Actually, I like that idea. I like that idea better than the other one. So, and I think the next tier below that would even... I think that'll work. Okay, so we're going to come back in here. Let's grab you. How far down are we? I guess here? Let's pull this back. Probably about halfway is actually where this one's going to go. Something like that for an angle. And then this one will do the same thing. And then the rest of it should be relatively flat, I think. So I'll come back into here. And I don't actually want you there. I want you to be straight across from there. And come down a few pegs and do the same here. Now, it could curve into that, but let's not do that. Let's just bring it straight up as far as we can. And then we will use this as an excuse to intersect it. I don't really know what to do with this one, I'm going to be honest. I really wanted to get away from this curvy, swoopy stuff, but God, it's even still sloped way up there. Okay, well. Grab you here, but of course do not connect you up. And then that should be that, I think. We'll make some decisions here in a minute regarding the rest of this layout. This is a mess. This did not get better. You know what? I think we'll just have multiple little intersections here. And we may end up having like an inner thing there. This is gonna be a developmental nightmare here. It's going to look pretty bad. I think that's too far away. To be honest, I do not like how this looks. Not one bit. Let's do that, say. Don't really want that many intersections in all of this. To that end, then, I probably don't want you going all the way out there. God damn it. Do something like that, and then I'm gonna bend this the other way here. Get you to maybe just not look so terrible. Alright, that is janky as all get out, but we'll go with it. I do not want to leave these sort of dangling cul-de-sacs here. So I'm going to get rid of that one for now, and then we'll figure out sort of the inner workings a little bit later. But the whole reason I'm doing this right now is so that we can finally come in here and put in that stupid castle. If I can even remember where it is. We have here Unicorn Park. The Sphinx. The Sphinx? Let's put this down here with our casino district. Almost would fit there. It will, however, fit here. So, there you go. What even is this, anyway? This kind of looks like a park, but we will pretend it's part of the casino complex or something like that, I don't know. Back to here. We're looking for a castle. Well, that's a sea fortress, which is not what I'm looking for. Okay, I'd kind of like to use this too, this Old Street Market. Am I just in the completely wrong place? Because there's that, the Amsterdam Palace, but there was a castle. And now I can't remember where it was. Is it one of these? Oh, there it is. Okay, that is not nearly as big as I thought it was going to be. That's what she said. Okay, let's do something here. Of course. So we will now bend this much tighter, something like that. And that's pretty bad there. I'm just trying to finish off sections of the town that I've had my eye on for a while, that we can then just call it good. This market thing. You know what? Bam. Perfect fit. In fact, it even hooks up to the street over here, and to make sure that people can cross, we now need to do something like this. I'll give people a little bit of a crosswalk there. Alright, let's fix this damn hill so that I actually... Okay, well, that's... The brush is not correct, but I think that actually helps a little bit more with keeping things... Okay, well, it was. Makes it very severe. Mildly better. No water. Ah, we gotta connect it all up anyhow. If we don't connect it up, it screams at me. Because you can't just do a connection to water, you have to have sewer as well. Which really actually defeats the entire purpose of having water towers at all, because they are worthless. I mean, why would you have water towers at all? Let's just come through here. When they can't work by themselves. Okay, so we've got this thing. We will go ahead and put a walkway along the edge here. Now let's use something a little bit nicer. It's kind of a... There we go. Special area here. If you're not going to connect there, maybe you'll connect here. There we go. So now we have some walkthrough on that. We can then come in and let's grab... Not that at all. Let's grab that winter market and put it up here. Wherever the hell that was. I don't understand the categories between the level here. I mean, other than just putting it at different unlock levels, it doesn't make any sense where anything is and why it's there. You know what? Sure. Winter market. we'll put like there. Amsterdam Palace we'll put like there. Then we're just going to come in here and we're going to put in some big parks. Just kind of make this a weird general kind of touristy area thing. I don't know. I guess I can put commercial here or something on the outside and just have a bunch of trees and whatnot in the middle of it. But unless we start getting some demand here, I have no reason to even be developing this part of town. This isn't doing anything. So let's see here. Because what I'd really like to do is kind of finish this whole area, this Diamond Hills area, and just kind of make it all fit somewhere together. So let's see if we can't do something with this road, and I do think that I'm going to have to change this just a little bit. So I may as well do that now. But as part of wrapping up the city, I kind of want to tie up all the loose ends and at least make it look like there was a plan. God, I'm so tired of fixing the curves in roads. I would almost rather that the game just had sort of a free draw, you know? Just let me draw it with my hand, and that will be good enough. That's a pretty steep incline, but it will also work. We are obviously going to have to come in and change junctions because we do not need this. Slow everybody down. Only on the main ways, if you please. Why are people even going this way just out of curiosity? I mean, is it really just to visit these things? I guess so. That's really what it looks like. Now, is this... it is. It is also inclusive of this, and it really ought to be this whole valley, if we can get it. Okay. So, I guess I did kind of have an idea for this road to continue over here and bridge the gap there, but again, we have no reason to develop that area. So let's get this at least. Prepare to have it watered and ready for people to move into. I think we'll just kind of stick with the motif of having it be low density residential. This pipe network is a mess. Now, let's come in here. Delete that stuff. Let's do this inner road thing here. See how far this gets me. I really don't know what to do with this crap. Aside from make it look kind of like this neighborhood with all the inner stuff going on. Don't really know how else to deal with the park stuff here. I mean, really, you should just drag another road through it. Which I guess I will. This will create slightly smaller areas, neighborhoods, blocks, whatever. That'll be okay. We can work with it. Fill in those spots with trees and greenery and whatever else. Wonder. Now we're saving a little bit of a potential problem with too many intersections in the end of all this. Okay, now we're seeing a good spurt here in demand, so that is my cue to begin filling in. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and preemptively do this stuff. I say preemptively. That's not at all what the case is, because I had anticipated doing this already. So we'll go there, and we will watch, hopefully, as that develops. Pops out just like I wanted it to. We can't find people for the jobs, apparently. We're actually having a lot of that. Not enough educated workers. Okay, well, it's time for another school. It's a shame there aren't enough, there's not enough variety to really justify having so many of these. Making them look different. Put one there, we'll put this community school over in this special looking district. That there. Let's get a high school going. Do I have a special high school? Alternative to high school? Okay. Does this not have access to a high school over here? I thought I put one in. Guess not. Well, in that case, we'll just stick one in. How about right there? I did not realize how drastically that is going to eat into all of that. We're just going to pave over it and pretend it does not exist. I guess we're not going to pave over it. Well then, fine. We'll do this and we'll put in a tennis court? Of course, you want to fit there. Now, normally, you'd think I'd just be able to grab it and We would replace whatever. Okay, can I still get a parking lot in there? Yay! And then we'll get that one that... Oh boy. Whatever. We will ignore terrible things that is doing to the landscape. Get you over here instead, how about? And immediately, all demand has dropped. Because of course it did. We are getting industrial demand. I'd really like to avoid doing too much more industrial, if at all possible. I'm not sure that is going to be an option. Get something like that. Maybe not you here. I mean, if we had to, I could just, you know, line that up. This whole Westlands area, I was thinking for industry. I suppose, since we do have a thing here where this needs metals, we could, as a last little bit of getting that going, fill in here. Alternatively, we still do have it here, right? Unless that's what that is and I completely paved over it. So let's take a look. Oh, we do have just a little bit. I could make it a part of this complex, providing metals to that. Let's have a look here. What exactly... Ore mine. Okay, but I think that's just raw ore is all that's providing. I need... Jesus, how many of these? There you go, an ore grinding mill. That is not too terrible. And could go within that, but you can't mix these things, that's the problem. So we'd have to make our own special little thing. Yeah, let's come over here. And, yeah, well, let's get started on doing it here, because I think that's the only other really major... Okay, there is, but that's the park area. There is some out here. Nah. I actually have a name for this area, so we'll use it here. But aside from that, I do have this, that I was going to run a road up here to connect into the mountain anyhow. So, does that go... Okay, it basically goes up to the base of the mountain, so we can utilize this. Let's get the U. And kind of do a little bit of a freeform. And this will work okay on a hill because we have the extractors, so it'll look like it's actually digging down into the hill, and that might be good. You really just have to do it all in one long loop, or not at all, because it just does not work well otherwise. Okay, so industrial area, we need you. Let's kind of fill in all this for right now, and this will be the. Oh, well, I need to not get ahead of myself, first of all. Let's grab you. You're the main building, so you'll be at the head of the road here. Yeah, this whole thing is going to look absolutely terrible. And then we get to do, not you, extractor. Slope is too steep. It's not even... Is it because it's curved that it's not doing it? I may have to terraform a flat spot for myself here. Let's look. Yeah, now it's too steep. Okay, screw it. We're not doing it. It was an idea, but we're not worrying about it anymore. If anything, I should just worry about finishing some of the areas that could be expanded upon for industrial purposes. For example, we still are constantly screaming for supply, which I guess means that it is okay to put this back in for some extractors. Can't get a little pump in between there. Maybe over just a little bit, and then I can get a little pump in there. Might even be able to get one out on that side. And just to finish it off, let's get another one in there. Okay. So that's more people that, again, is not necessarily dragging it straight to the facility, because they all just export it and then import what they need, and we just cannot get trash to be picked up out here. I do not understand what the hell is going on with this. You're a garbage truck. Oh my god, you're right there. Going to a landfill. So, why won't this work? You'd think that this would just come right here, pick it up. This is a transfer facility. It gets the garbage to collect and temporarily store, and then something comes from this building to pick it up. That is my understanding of how those work. Whatever. Any developments down here at all? Sort of. Not really. We need to get some parks down in here. Dog parks and the like. Because we need to start building up our land values. So we're just gonna randomly start placing stuff. Oh, that's a big one. That would have been good right there in the middle, actually. This is actually the one that I was looking for earlier. I was looking for a big park. I don't know that anything is going to develop inside of that, to be honest with you. It's a lot of small buildings, but I might rather just have a bunch of trees. Almost, but not quite. I don't want that on a major area. This is in a business district, so really having a plaza would be better. That's residential as well. It's around this area with plazas? Do the palace or with some plaza, maybe? And we should probably provide some entertainment to the neighborhood. Perhaps one over here. imagine a place called Royal Court would be more inclined towards tennis. But maybe that's just me. Well, I'm fairly disappointed with how the demand was so consistently high, and now it's just completely out of whack. Like, it's gotten to a point now where we just have a lot of water. A lot of industrial demand, where for most of this series I have not had any demand. You know, I just couldn't keep anything. I guess you're blocked up again. Well, one solution to this is just to stop allowing intercity traffic, so that that would cut down on half the trains that come in and out of here. That would also probably kill a lot of my tourism and a lot of money. I guess we'll do that. We'll do this bypass that I talked about some time ago, tunneling through to come straight over here, so that if there is in fact a train that needs to just go this way, that's it, and then they don't have to deal with this, because this is a constant pain for the city, and it is not doing anything. And why aren't you pulled all the way up? Why are you stuck here? But, I mean, this is too important of a junction here for this to constantly be happening. So, if we can, in any way, shape, or form, get trains out of the way faster, this is just a clusterfuck right here. Holy crap. Okay, it is clearing out now, though. That's good. Yeah, so we'll work on that, because this was doomed to fail to begin with, I guess. And now you're in the way again. How about that? I think intercity traffic ban is probably the way to go. Get rid of the rails that are coming in that don't need to be here. That would probably take a huge load off of quite a bit of my infrastructure, in fact. What in the hell are you all doing? What's the hold up here? What has gone wrong now that everyone in this lane feels they have to go that way? And the ones that are turning up here to skip over to here? Okay, well, it was the water truck that was doing it. You do have a light. Let's eliminate that problem, as this is unnecessary. And then we will just maybe... What the f... Okay, that guy came here to do that. Okay. God, every time you come up with a solution, you just create another problem with this stupid game. this was meant to be for these guys to help out here. This seems to have cleared that out, but now we've caused some other pathing nonsense that just... Oh my god, I hate this game. Alright, well, we're gonna... Oh, now we're backed up all the way to here? Is there a reason you can't go into this slot there? Yeah, I think we're just gonna make it so that trains can't come in from the outside, and hopefully that'll help a lot there. We are getting a massive amount of traffic that comes here, and then they're just coming right back into the city via vehicle, which, again, it can only be because of the outside train traffic. That has to be the only solution, or the only answer to that question. I know the airport is probably dropping off a fair amount, but it can't possibly be that much. And really, this is my own fault, because another thing we can do is hook up the metro and get us actually directly into town without having to drive at all. So, we've got more fire everywhere, because of course we do. So we'll work on transport next time. I'll end this one here, and I'll see you then.